Hey fam, you're listening to Becoming You, the podcast for adults figuring it out. Now let's get into it. I'm an adult. What am I supposed to do?
How did I get to this age? Like from where to where? When did I finish? When did I finish uni and all of that? And I'm this age and I have a
Oh,
baby already, a baby that has a baby. It's just a lot.
speaking of that, like a baby that has a baby, you
Yeah.
guys, I have Tolu on the pod today because I don't know, from what I see, I feel like she's a very excited mother. Like she's so excited to be a mother. She's so happy being a mother. She's so happy doing this. I'm just like, I need to bring her on this podcast to come and tell us the truth about motherhood. Like I want you to tell us in total how it is. Cause Tolu got married. The next thing she started sending me reels, like reels that are suggesting that I need to get married. Then you give birth and you're like, views that are suggesting that. Why is this girl wasting time? Quickly, and let me just tell you how I've been feeling lately, Tolu. I've been feeling
Okay.
like scared about childbirth. I feel like I don't have my life
Okay.
put together. Like when it comes to career, my finances, I'm still looking for money. I don't even know what I want. Half the time, I'm always scattered. I'm always disorganized. And I'm like, how do I bring a baby into the picture? So personally, I'm afraid of giving birth, not because I don't want a mini me, but because I feel like I do not have all the resources to give the child like the best life. I don't know. I feel like I'm
Okay.
trauma dumping right now.
Um for
Hope I'm
that,
not
I
saying it
feel
too
like
much.
okay, what I would say is for parenting, money is like the
Mhm.
least thing
Ah,
because yes,
I was
because
talking to my
yes,
mother. She was
because
saying,
of course, what I would say is
uh-huh.
when you have that money, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I'm trying to say is when you have that money and you now decide that okay, I want to bring a child to this world,
Mm-hmm.
then at that point you get to understand that parenting is like 5% is money. Tell you, yes,
Mm.
yes. It is at
Okay.
that point you get to know that money is not even a big factor in parenting at all.
Are you serious?
Yes, yes,
From what I'm getting from what you're saying now, it's like money is just like the tip of the iceberg. Like money is just
yes.
foundation. Money is
Because
not the
when
real deal.
yes, because when you want to go into parenting, you have to
Mm-hmm.
be able to like consider a whole lot of things. You don't have your time anymore.
Give me three things that I should consider.
Okay, you have to consider that you don't have a time for yourself. Your time,
Okay. Okay.
yes. You have to consider if you've got a career going on at the moment and you have maybe you're still trying to like upskill or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do it before motherhood. So you have to look at the fact that your life might actually be on a pause. It is not might, it will be on a pause. Your career will be on a pause because just imagine that you're currently married, you're doing this podcast of a thing and all of that. I know that you might not be able to feel what I'm trying to say because, of course, you don't have a baby yet. But I'm just talking from a point of view of okay,
Baby, see, yeah, the
let's
problem
say
here is that I brought you here to convince me that I'm ready for childbirth. But everything you are saying, further emphasizing the fact that I am not yet ready. I'm not close
no,
to. It's like, oh,
course, like no, you're what you're trying to say is money. So I'm trying to let you know that it's not just money. Money is like the least of the things that you should always be so worried about when it comes to
mm-hmm.
parenting. You need God. You need God a whole
Yes.
lot. That
Mm-hmm.
God factor, like there are times where you feel like, how do I want to do this parenting and all of that? Because
Yeah.
my child is going to start nursery soon and sometimes I often think how can when would someone be able to like treat my child the way I'm treating my child, like
Yeah.
sometimes I try to imagine it. Okay, what if I start going to work and she goes to nursery? What if somebody does this to her? A
Mm.
whole lot of things start running through your mind.
Yeah.
I mentioned a factor earlier. I said God factor.
Yeah.
I remember when I was pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
I got pregnant, I think at my 7th month in marriage. So
Mm-hmm.
of course, I was excited, I was happy and all of that. I saw
Mm-hmm.
those two pink lines and I felt like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yes, we're ready for all of
Mm-hmm.
this. Then when I went into the pregnancy, I pregnancy is a whole lot. Imagine pregnancy being a whole lot, and you now enter parenting. It's like you climbing different steps. Different stages has its
Yeah.
own challenges. Do you get
Challenge.
what I'm
We'll get
saying?
into we'll get into
So,
everything. We are going to unpack everything on this episode. But wait,
so
let's okay, sorry. You can go on.
all right. So I remember for the first 3 months I could
Mm-hmm.
not eat something and I would not vomit it. I
Are
was
you serious?
always like, yeah, yeah. So there was even
But
a
do you
time
know
I went out.
something? Do you
Okay.
know something? I feel like your child made you finer, like prettier. Cause there's this glow that I've been seeing. There's this glow that I've been seeing that I'm like, should I get a baby? Just that's
Um,
an aside. That is an aside.
some persons, like at my workplace, some
Yeah.
would not know that I already have a baby, and when they get to know, they will, oh, you have a baby, how come,
Oh,
and all of that. So
so
I get that a whole lot. I get it
yeah,
a whole
yeah.
lot.
You got the
So
pregnancy glow.
yeah. So all of that, I think
Mm-hmm.
after my 3rd month, I went into my second trimester and I was already feeling okay and all of that. So what I'm trying to say now, why I'm trying to bring out the God factor here is when I got to for 39 weeks, so my due dates are always supposed to be at the 40th week. So
Mm-hmm.
at the 40th week, labor didn't come. So
Ooh.
I was still carrying my baby up
Mm-hmm.
to 42 weeks.
Are you serious?
So at the 42nd week, and I was advised to go and do induction of labor. So I did not. If you are familiar with induction of labor very well, induction of labor is like this kind of, I don't want to call it forceful labor. Like
Yes, yes,
they
yes.
try to like inject you, do a lot of
Yeah. And
things.
I heard
So
it's so
baby,
painful.
yes, yes, it's
Yeah.
even more painful than.
But when it comes
So I
naturally.
yeah, at some point I had to like tell my husband, am I going to go for this? I really don't want to do this and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But this country we are in, they will let you know they're always very concerned about your safety and all of that. So they were like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you have to do it. This is 42 weeks. It's already getting too long. Baby is already
Mm-hmm.
ripe enough to be out of your womb.
Mm-hmm.
So I did not have any choice. I had to go for the induction of labor.
Mm-hmm.
Labored, we prayed and all of that. Labored for 3 days. Yes,
Wow.
yes, I labored for
Wow.
whole 3 days, and
I've been a whole lot. I'm giving you hugs. Like, wow,
yes,
3 days.
after laboring for 3 days, and I was still not dilated enough.
Mm-hmm.
So the pain was so much the second day. When you get to a point where you just have to say, please, anyhow you want to help me remove this
Just bring the
child, please
baby.
don't you. They were like,
Yeah.
no, your pregnancy has no complications. You have to carry the baby and birth the
Oh,
baby the natural way and all of that.
God.
Then the third day, so after the pain was so much, I think I was 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter dilated. So at that point, they said, okay, yes, you have to take epidural if the pain is so much for you, because at that point you can take
Mm-hmm.
epidural. So I had to take it. Then after a while, the nurses just came and they were like, we noticed that, oh, your blood pressure is high, your baby's heart is dropping. We
Oh,
just
God.
have
You
to
must
go
have.
for an emergency C-section.
Imagine they
This.
should have done it.
Do you get what I'm saying? So apart from
Imagine the
all of,
pain.
that's what I'm saying, that all of this money was present. Do you get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like money was
Yes.
present. It's not like money is not present. That's why I usually say that if you're going to get married and want to start having kids, be sure that your partner is a very supportive one, because it's going
Mm-hmm.
to tell sincerely. If a
Mm-hmm.
partner is not so supportive, sometimes partner can even be supportive and you, the woman, will still be feeling like, just let me
You're
be
not
and
being
all of that, because you
supported.
are the one
Yeah.
feeling the pain.
Going
He's not the
through
one
it.
feeling the pain. The only thing he can tell you is, I'm sorry, what's wrong with you, what can I
Yeah.
do for you, and all of that. So imagine that I had to like go for emergency cesarean section that
Mm-hmm.
very morning, and they had to take the baby out in like 30 minutes, and that was it. So I'm trying to narrate my experience so you can understand that, of course, parenting, motherhood is a very, very good and interesting journey. When I discovered that I got pregnant, I was so grateful to God, and I
Yeah.
was so excited that God, so you can trust me with a little
A
human.
human, of
Wow.
course.
I am
Mm-hmm.
so, so grateful. Like, there's this kind of responsibility that comes with me. God trusted
With a
me
whole
to
human
nurture a
being.
whole human being. That's a very
Yeah.
big thing. That's a
Yeah,
very,
it
very big
is.
thing. So, as much as motherhood is a very beautiful thing, it also has a lot of challenges. So Yorubas will say, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. They usually
Sure.
say that, yeah, toba toba lenu magbegesi. So it goes beyond the money. Sincerely,
Yeah.
there was money. Do you get what I'm saying? Is it money to take
Of
care of the
course.
baby? Is
Uh-huh.
it so? What was sustaining me at that point was support from people, from my mom, from
We'll
my
get
from
into
my
that.
husband,
I feel like you're already
from my
answering all my
mother-in-law.
questions. So I have to bring you back. Back. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. Because you've gone
Okay,
way ahead of me.
okay,
We'll get
okay,
into all of that. We're going to get into all the emotions you felt and how support really like helps you through the journey. There's a particular
okay.
friend of mine that says I need to give her a baby. She's like, she just wants a baby. She wants to be an auntie. Just birth a baby for me. And I'm like, when I birth a baby, after I birth the baby, what will happen? Because babies are here to stay. So when you give birth to
Yes,
a child, the child is changing everything from the time that you conceive them
yes,
to the very
yes.
end. But before we get into that, I want you to like describe your first year of motherhood in 3 words. What words would you use to describe your first year of motherhood?
All
Three
right.
words.
First year of motherhood as
Mm.
number one, being beautiful.
Well, uh-huh.
Yes, yes. Am I allowed to explain how beautiful it has been?
I think we'll get into it later. Just give me the brief
Okay.
answers for now. Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
exhausting.
Ooh, as expected.
Yes.
Okay.
And overall, it has changed me. So
Mm,
it has been life changing.
life changing as well. So beautiful,
Yeah.
exhausting, life changing. We'll get into all of that. So Tolu, how are you? I don't know if anyone has asked you lately, but I know you're surrounded by really sweet people. Your husband, your mother-in-law. So obviously they'll be checking up on you. But like woman to woman, how are you really? Like work, everything. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually doing very okay. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just the fact that something that you're not used to before,
Mm-hmm.
your life has changed forever. Like I'm always even my husband says it a lot. You're a baby, you're still a baby. Like I was the kind of baby that would wake up whenever I'm going to work, maybe wake up by 6. I have work by 8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waking up by 6 or 7. I just quickly get
Mm-hmm.
to the bedroom, bathe, take my coffee, and go to work and all of that, rush to work.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's not like that because most times you have to wake up by 4, sometimes bathe the baby, although the
Mm-hmm.
husband helps, but you have to bathe the baby, do a lot of things. So I'm grateful, but life has been good, but at the same time, very, very exhausting.
Yeah, but do you have like a
Not been
good
easy.
rest time? Yeah. Would you say you rest very well? Do you rest well? Or
Uh,
you try your best?
I just try my best, sincerely. I just try my
Yeah.
best.
Okay. On my own
I've
end,
not really said, I've not really, like, I can't really say that this is a particular time I've rested in a long time.
yeah. Yeah.
No.
I feel like at some point you just have to go on a vacation, just you and your husband, or just only you without the baby. You just
Yeah.
drop the baby with grandma. You have to just
Yeah.
get some rest. Maybe that's later when she's more independent. I'm saying independent
Yes.
for the toddler. But you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Okay. Okay. All right. So on my own end, I think I'm good. Like I said earlier, I'm just very excited and I'm a bit troubled, what next? I feel like I've got to a phase in my life where I need to move to the next stage. The next stage. So like I'm just like a bit exhausted, just thinking about everything and how to just get
Can I
things
ask a
going.
question?
Yes, what is the question? I will cut
How
it off
has
if it's too
life
personal.
been career wise?
How was career wise? Life has been, if I would describe it, I would
Because
say,
I stumbled on some of your posts on
yeah.
Instagram. So I said I was going to ask you, career wise, how has life been and how are you trying to like navigate the whole thing?
Okay, now you're putting me on the hot seat. So life has been challenging and confusing career wise. I would say that I kind of had an idea of what I wanted from life, but somehow I've gotten lost in everything. And this year I tried like finding myself back. I transitioned into project management, and my first degree was in Portuguese, second degree international relations. I want to work with like NGOs as a project manager. But the challenge now is they need you to have like years of experience. On the good
Yeah.
side, I got a job as a project manager. Like I transitioned this year and I'm already working as a project manager, but it's for like a tech side of things. So I find it a bit boring. Don't tell my boss.
Oh,
Attending the meetings, it's nice. It's data. I'm learning about data. I'm learning about all these things.
take
But I don't feel the passion. Like I don't
yeah.
feel that burning desire. Do you understand? So like I feel like currently my career life is not fulfilling. I don't feel
Mm,
fulfilled. But I'm trying my best and I hope that this year I'm able to like get back on track. I've been doing a lot of work on my LinkedIn. I'm like, I don't know. I hope it works out because I just feel like there's so much I could do and I have like so much potential. Then fortunately or unfortunately, I've worked in different aspects. Like I've worked in academia, I've worked in tech, I've worked here and here, but everything is not making sense together. I don't know how to explain it to you. So it's like, how do I
yeah,
explain to
yeah, I
people
get
that
you.
like I have a driving factor and it's not just money driving me to like pick up these roles in various like sectors. So yeah, I feel a bit behind to career wise, but I think I would get it. I'll figure things out. Yeah. Thanks for
Okay.
asking. Yeah, I'm always
No
telling my
problem.
partner, I'm like, I'm tired, I'm tired. Can the employers not see that I have potential? Why are they not giving me the job? But yeah, I think I'll be
I get
fine.
you. I get you. I think it happens to almost everyone. Do not think you are alone. Do not think
Well,
I'm the only one that is left behind. Do not be deceived by the Instagram pictures, Instagram videos, and all of that. Everybody's
well.
still trying to figure life, even if they've moved to a bigger or better country.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in life is still trying to like figure out how they're going to do this, how they're going to do that. So do you get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yes, I get
Even
you.
me, I'm still trying to like figure out how I'm going to like try to marinate motherhood with my career. So do you get what I'm saying? So it's not.
You see why I cannot even afford to get pregnant at this point? Because how will I be going on sabbatical? How will I be going on leave when I don't even have a career path? It's like I'm still trying
Do you
to.
get?
It's a very dangerous point. Like I cannot make that mistake. But yeah, talking about like you trying to figure things out career wise, can you briefly introduce yourself? Because I know we just jumped into the conversation. Like, what do you do currently apart from being
All
a
right.
mom, of course, and a wife?
Yeah. Okay, so I currently do UGC. I'm a UGC
Okay.
creator and I'm also a software tester. So I'm
Okay.
freelancing for the
Oh,
meantime.
okay.
And on the side, I'm also into education. So, in this kind
Mm,
of country, that's my like first degree from
really?
back from Nigeria. Yeah, I did education in Nigeria. So when I got here,
Oh,
so that was
what
like
what area?
that was like that's education and social studies.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So when I got to this country, that was what I could bank on. So
Yes.
that's why I was telling you that do not be deceived by the Instagram pictures. That same thing that you think is happening to you is also happening
Yeah.
to almost 90% of everybody in this life.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
everybody has done tech, they've done teaching, they've done this, they've done that. So they are still like trying to like, okay, so which
How
one
am
should
I
I
going
do
to put
now?
it
Do you
together?
get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
at some point, that thing you said that, oh, I'm trying to like find myself. At some point to last year, I had to tell myself that no, you have to do something. Somebody has to know you for something,
For
not do
something.
this, not do that. So I
Yeah.
have to like sit down, take some professional exams, take some
Mhm.
courses and all of that. So one has to be very, very strict. And
Yes.
till now, sometimes I doubt myself, even though I usually ace whatever I want to do at the end of the day, but
You get
sometimes I
me?
doubt myself. So it is one of those
Yeah.
things. It is
Yeah.
one of those things. Everybody is going through something. They will not just tell you. Everybody's going through something.
Yeah, you get me. And I feel like most of us have dabbled into tech because tech is that space where we're given a chance, regardless of like our experience or our qualifications or our degrees. Like they'll just take a chance on you. Like you can do it,
Yeah,
take
yeah,
do
yeah,
it, prove yourself. So I think it's just the barrier of entry is like kind of, I won't say low, but it's more accessible in that sense. But yeah, we'll all figure it out. And you see that sitting down with yourself and choosing, picking something is that's the phase I am currently at now. It's like you can't be everywhere. You need to specialize. You need to niche down so like you not get lost and just I can't freelance forever. Freelance does not have like that. Freelancing doesn't have this safety net. Like you need something that will give you a retirement
yeah,
plan. Yeah. So it's like
yeah.
I need to.
That's why I had to also dabble into the UGC, because
Mm-hmm.
you've always known me as a business person
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I also developed interest in building brands since I can also talk in videos. So I developed interest in building brands, talking about a brand, talking about apps, talking about, oh, this is, and the fact that sometimes what I am currently doing on the side, that's freelance too,
Mm-hmm.
for software testing, aligns with UGC, because sometimes when they tell me to,
Mm-hmm.
I tell them I can review an app because I am a
Yeah.
software tester. So they feel safe in giving me the job. So that's just it. That's what I do.
So look, come and plug me into this UGC thing now. What's the paro like? Like, how should I meet you behind the scenes? Like, how do I get involved?
That's not a problem. That's not a problem.
Okay, yeah, I'll text you. I'll text you because it
Yeah,
sounded
that's
like
not a
something
problem.
that I should be able to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
do.
Because
Yeah.
I usually see people, they say, "Oh, I don't have a large following. I can't make money
Mm-hmm.
on social media." That's a lie. That's a big lie. You can make money on
Ooh,
social media without with 100 followers on
are
Instagram.
you
On
serious?
Once you have your portfolio and all of those things, you can make money.
Please, I will see you in
When I
camera.
say money, I'm saying good money. I'm not
Hey,
saying
God, I
yeah.
beg. I dey find money. I'm coming to meet you in your DM. Okay, so you guys, we are so sorry for digressing and moving into like, I mean, we can't talk about things without, we have to talk about our career, our professional
Yeah.
life, our personal lives. But yeah, back to the motherhood conversation. So I'm going to like play, I wouldn't say a quick game, but like a true or false like section. I'll ask you some questions, you answer true or false, then we can talk about them. I can ask you for explanation if I want, and we can just like go
All
into those
right.
questions. All right. So the first question is nothing truly prepares you for motherhood. I know the answer already.
Yes.
Yes.
Nothing. Nothing. I mean,
Not even the
nothing.
videos we are seeing online.
Nothing. Those videos are not real.
Hmm. Hmm.
No, they're
And I feel
not.
like there's something someone said one time. They were like, every woman's experience with pregnancy is unique. Like your experience is going to be different from somebody else's experience. So there is no how like you can't experience it through another person. Let me just put it that way.
Yes, yes,
Mm.
yes. You cannot. You cannot. Everybody's experience is different. Someone will tell you. I remember when I had my baby in the hospital, I had somebody that was directly opposite me that could not go home for 2 weeks because she
Oh,
had infection after having a baby.
oh
And she
my
had a baby the
god.
natural way, but
Are you
she had
serious?
infection. Yeah, because when you're laboring and they want to check how much centimeter
Dilated.
you're dilated.
Yeah.
So the nurses will try to like put their hand, although they usually wear gloves, they put their
Yeah.
hand. That
It is
is so
invasive.
painful.
Are you serious?
Oh my
It feels like
goodness.
they are violating
Nothing
your body.
prepares you for that. Nothing prepares you for that. So some people's system or
Mhm.
body is so sensitive. So things like that can make
Mm,
them get infected and all of that. So she was infected, and thank God for her, but she had to like stay in the hospital for
yeah,
like
longer.
weeks. It was a lot for her. So that's why when you said every woman's experience is different, sure, every woman's experience is
Yeah,
definitely different. You'll meet another person that will tell you, oh, this is what is happening to them. Even to women that have not experienced motherhood, that are trying, their experience is also different.
true.
Not because they've not experienced motherhood, but they are trying to. That is
Yeah,
an experience towards
on its
motherhood. Do you get
own.
what I'm saying? That is a
Mm-hmm,
very
mm-hmm.
big experience on its own.
Yeah.
Everybody's experience is different.
Yeah. Do you know the funny thing again is that even like when we're looking at women that have multiple children, every experience with each pregnancy is different. Because my
Different.
mother, for instance, my mom has five of us. Yeah. I'm the first. So I was able to like, follow the birth of all of them. I can't remember all of them, but I can remember that of the last born because I consider myself his small mommy. And when she gave birth to him, like his childbirth was different. Like it felt like I think she went through a different kind of pain. So like it felt like, oh, I've done these things like four times, but like I can still feel so much pain
Much
doing it for
pain.
another child. Yeah. So it's crazy. So the second question, Tolu. Support from family makes a huge difference when it comes to like your a new mother's experience.
Yes, it makes a lot of difference, like a
Hmm.
lot of difference. Sometimes I always wonder when that okay, what if my mother-in-law was not around when I had my baby?
Hmm.
I'm not sure I would have survived it. Of course, I would have survived it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah,
then
but like the help was a
the
lot
experience
and
would be
you needed
so
it.
different.
Yeah.
Would be a different one. I remember when I had my baby, she was the one taking care of the baby
Hmm.
for I was just sleeping. I was
Are you serious?
sleeping because she was like, "Oh, I need time to heal and all of that." Do you get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like I was just
Mm-hmm.
sleeping. She said, "Oh, you have to sleep. You have to take care of yourself. You have to do this. You have to do that." Support plays a very major role in childbirth.
And I want to just to talk about something that I is on serious, but I just want to know, support plays a major role and you sound like someone that had like a lot of support, people that love you around you. So that this question is very unserious. But the way you talk about pregnant women having cravings, did you also have like cravings or is that bullshit? Are we just romanticizing
No, it's
pregnancy?
not. It's not. It's not
Okay,
bullshit. It's
okay.
not.
Did you have weird cravings or like
Yes, there are days where I'll get back from work, my husband is not back, but I really want him to cook noodles for me. Not because I can't cook the noodles, but I want
yeah,
him. I want his
you want
type
to
of
eat
noodles.
noodles?
I
Are
want
you
his noodles
serious?
like, and once he gets back and I say I want noodles, so you've not cooked the noodles since, and you've been around. Say I want your own. I want your own, and you okay, okay, I'll cook it. Like
Yeah,
those
like
times I hate his noodles. Like his noodles felt like, oh, this is something special to me. This is
have you given your child noodles to eat?
yeah, she likes it.
Ah,
She likes it. She likes it.
oh, because
She
it
likes
sounds like
noodles.
like
Yeah,
you
she
ate a
does.
lot of noodles when you were pregnant with her.
I hate a lot. And you know what I tell him? I'll be like, put plenty pepper for me. He knows how to.
Eh?
Sometimes you just tell me, do you want to kill the baby? Like what
Don't worry, the baby will like pepper too.
yeah, yeah, she does. She does. And then
Oh,
she does. Who taught her that?
oh, it sounds so cute.
Yeah, very, very. So
Something,
that's
yeah,
I
you
can
can
hear
go
you.
ahead.
So that's just it. Like there are weird
Mm-hmm.
cravings. I can't even remember some, but I know that I had weird cravings. There are times I
Mm-hmm.
walk that some people just be eating and be like, "What's this? Smelling so bad?" And the food is not smelling so bad, but I
Yeah,
just feel
your
like
nose is just
this is
extra
smelling
sensitive.
so bad. And then sometimes I might just sit and feel like I can smell chicken and chips. I want sometimes I'll tell my husband that it's that chicken and chips that I'm smelling that I want. He will now ask me where is it coming from? I said I don't know. I'll try to check where it's coming from.
I don't, it's nice though. See, the way you're saying it, it's like this is one thing I'm looking forward to. I want to have cravings and I want to disturb my husband. That, like, it's something I'm really looking forward to. I'm like, I'm not going to get pregnant when you're not there. You have to be with me. We have to go through this journey together.
Yes,
We are going to get pregnant together. Like,
together.
you have to feel everything I'm feeling. But yeah,
Yeah, it's
let
very
me
important.
okay. The next question. As a mother, did you feel, oh no, let's ask it in the true or false way. So mothers often feel the pressure to look like they have everything under control. True or false?
Yes. Yes,
Mm,
because yeah, sometimes um coming back from work, I'm tired and sometimes I feel like, oh, there's nothing in the house. We have to get something to eat. I'm tired,
mm,
but I feel like if I go and sleep, or if I just sit on the bed immediately,
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely not cook anything, and my
Yeah.
husband will just come back and cook something. I might not be able to like fix anything for him.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, okay, this is like a labor of love for me.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I'm tired, I have to take care of my baby. I have to cook too. At that point, he's not around yet, and I feel like, okay, he's gone to work too. Let me just do this. I'm hungry, so I have to also cook his food too. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Yes.
hungry.
Yes.
I have to cook. I can't cook for myself alone, so I have to cook for him too, so he can eat when he comes back. And
Mm-hmm.
also, it's a labor of love for me.
Yes.
And
Yes.
as at that point, I'm feeling tired, I'm feeling drained. But it sees me, feels like, oh, thank you so much for cooking and all of
Yeah.
that. It feels like I have everything under control. Baby's asleep, she's asleep already, and all of that. But
Mm.
you would not know what I actually went through to. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, I
Sometimes
get it.
people feel like we have everything under control, but we do not. We are struggling.
Yeah.
We are really, really struggling.
Talking about control and struggles, yeah. I mentioned that I mothered my our last born a BT, and I know that something I struggled with was just getting him to sleep and just understanding. Like I just always felt so tired. I always felt so tired. I remember that there was this particular day that I was supposed to like lean to like get him to sleep, but I slept off and he did not sleep and he had started crawling at the time and he just like crawled away from my side. Then I jolted up and I was so scared. I started looking for him and I found him with ironing board. He was playing with it. So like, have you had a scenario like that that made you feel like question your competency as a mother?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I think there was a day that I was trying to make food for her, and
Mhm.
I was trying to like rush. She was crying at the same time and all of that. So, there are some type of good spots your child will eat, but at that point, you will not know when your child will eat that good spot. So you're trying to
Mhm.
put your child, oh, sit here, I'm coming. Sit here, you're
Mm.
here, you're trying to make food for the baby, and
Mhm.
the next minute, you just see that she just jumped from the chair down. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Ah,
down.
yay.
Thank God the
Uh-huh.
chair is not. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it makes me
Yeah.
feel like, no, you're such a bad mother. How will
Yeah.
she
Did you?
fall? Do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
But it's not
Yes.
totally my fault. Do you get?
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
trying to like make food for her, and at the same time, I'm trying to look at her so she won't fall. So at that point, you would not know that when did she start lifting her leg so she can move down. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, and
So
it happens
there's
so
some.
fast. With babies, it happens so fast. So
So
fast. And you
it
just
was at that point. It was at that point I knew that you can never be too careful, because
yeah.
before I had a baby, I would say, why would you allow your child to fall? Why were
Look
you
at you.
letting that? There were some things that you just keep judging. Oh, you're this, and that thing you said, I feel like if I had murdered someone,
Mm-hmm.
and before I had my baby, maybe murdered last born or something.
Yeah,
Just that
you
we're
have
not
had an
so much, we're
idea.
just three. So if I had murdered someone, I would have had
Uh-huh.
that mental preparedness. Oh, that
Mm.
yes, this is how it is, and it will not eat me so much like this. So I have never murdered someone. I've never in my life, I've never known what sleepless nights looks like. I've never known that, oh, once you have a baby, you might not be able to sleep again and all of that. Do you get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like
Yes, I
you now,
get
you
you.
understand what it is.
Yeah, I have an idea, but I know it's experiencing it firsthand will still be very different. But I have an idea.
You have an idea. So
Yeah.
I feel like if I had that kind of idea, it would have given me that mental preparedness towards
Yeah.
having my baby. So you can never be too careful, like I said earlier. You can never be too careful. You just
Hmm.
have to be more intentional next time so it will
Yeah.
not happen.
Again.
But
Well,
say,
that's
oh, it will not happen, yeah. No, 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 no. No, no.
I feel like it will just happen at
Yes,
some point. Yeah, and
yes.
it's not a sign of failure as a mother or as a
Yes, I
guardian
was
of the
just
child.
I'm just grateful that where she fell from that day was not too far from the ground.
The ground,
If
yeah.
not, I might have regretted it. But
Yeah.
the kind of pain from I'm hungry, you're not answering me, you're not giving me attention, and then she started crying, and I felt like a bad mother. She was
Oh.
not crying because she fell, but she was crying
Uh-huh.
because you're not giving me attention. But I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
make your food. Just
Food.
Just give me time. Give me time. Let me do this. But no,
Oh,
babies are like that
do
though.
you talk to your baby? Like, do you feel like there are times you have dialogues with her? Like, calm down.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Do you
Sometimes
hope you don't use
I guess
baby
there was a
language?
time I told her I think I was already I don't want to say mentally down. I
Mm-hmm.
was going through a lot, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it was around the fifth or fourth month, and I think I had already fed her, done everything. She just kept crying and all of that. So the dad was like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" I said, "I don't know," and all of that. So she said she continued crying, and this cry was really, really, really bad. Like she was really crying, and all of a sudden I said, "What is it? What do you want me to do?" And all of a sudden,
We're
the dad
quiet.
was just like, "Oh, don't worry, just go to the parlor. Don't worry. I'll just
Oh my
I'll just put
god.
her to sleep. I just put her to sleep and all of that." So it happens like that
Yeah.
sometimes.
Okay, so the next question. Becoming a mother changes how you see your mother.
Yes, yes,
Mm.
I agree. I appreciate her more now because
Mm.
yes, I appreciate her more, and I feel like mothers deserve so much flowers. Sincerely,
Yeah.
motherhood is actually not talked about enough, because
Yeah.
especially if we have to like juggle a whole lot, especially except if you are not a forward thinking person. That is when
Yeah.
you not see motherhood as so much of a big deal, because maybe that's the only thing you might be doing. Of course, even if it's the
Mm-hmm.
only thing you get, is
Yeah, it's
not
still a
easy.
lot. Yeah.
It's still a lot. It's still do you know that some people like try to like let go of their career, let go of everything, and lay their life for their children just to take
Yeah.
care of their
Yeah.
kids,
That
because
that is
they
that is
cannot watch
another
someone
thing.
else take care of their kids.
Do you understand? I had an episode last week with a mom, like an older woman, mommy, she has mothered her children, they're already grown and everything. Because that's something that scares me. Like we see it happen like daily. Like we have our mothers too that work and they train children and everything. But somehow you're able to sense that they let go of a part of themselves so that we can be. Like they let go of some
Yes,
things that they used to do.
yes,
Like you have to sacrifice something, and that's
yes.
another thing that scares me. I'm like, I've not really even known myself. I've not even really enjoyed this me that I am knowing. And you're telling me I have to drop something again to train a child. So I feel like that reality is a bit scary. It is scary.
At some point, I had to ask my mom. I sat her down because she came
Hmm.
here, and I was telling her that, "Mom, how did you do it?" And she was like,
Oh,
that now you see how motherhood is. That most times motherhood is best explained is best explained when you
experience.
experience it.
Yeah.
So she said
Yeah.
even those times when she was mothering us, she was just doing her business. She wasn't doing all this going to work and all of that. She was just
Hmm.
doing her business. And whenever she likes, she goes to shop. And whenever she's drained, she doesn't. So I understood her. I was like, oh, yes, this is it.
Hmm. Hmm.
This, and I could relate to the fact that she didn't have more than three, because she said that having more than three might actually drain her more.
So we should
So
give
she had to
kundus
like,
to my mom. We should give kundus to
yeah,
her.
yeah,
She
she
still
really
works.
tried. I'm not
She
joking.
still works and she's very active in church. The
I
next
get
question,
you.
yeah, the next last question in this true or false section before we move on is nobody prepares you for how much your body will change during pregnancy or with pregnancy.
Okay, yes. Nobody prepares you, even after, except
Yeah.
you want to go and do surgery. Your body
Uh,
is not the same. Even if you do surgery, your inner body is not the same.
well, that's true.
Yes, I could climb a lot of steps, do a lot of things, do this, do that, even before I had my baby, before I even got pregnant. But now it's a whole lot for me. I'm
Really?
not saying I can't climb steps, but it's a whole lot. Like there's this part of you. There's something my mom told me. She said, "There's this part of you your child has taken.
Mm,
There's this part of you your child has taken that you can't get back. You
that
cannot."
sounds like a whole.
That's a whole lot. Like your body is not the same. If you are not taking care of yourself, you cannot look good.
Can I? Can
So,
I? I want to ask a question. I don't know if you'll be comfortable like answering, but let's
of
try.
course,
Yeah, like let's talk about physical appearance of the body. I know when we give birth, like I've been seeing a lot of people have even been more expressive online about how the stomach doesn't really go back to the normal size after you give birth. Immediately after, it looks like you have a baby in it still. And for some people, say like we have a lot of mommies now with big belly, not because they want, but because childbirth, the elasticity would not return to how firm it
Yes,
was. As a woman, did you have at some point did you question your sexiness? Like, did you
of
still feel
course,
desirable? Like, did you feel like, oh, okay, does he still see me the same way? Did you have a conversation with your husband about it, or is it something
of
you had
course,
to deal
of
with
course.
alone?
No, I didn't, because I remember coming from the hospital, and I think after several days, and cesarean section, you can't do exercise until
Mm-hmm.
after maybe some months. You can't do anything. It's still
Yeah.
healing. They
Yeah.
cut 7 layers, so you have to be very careful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I was questioning myself a lot. I had to, at some point, I think there was a day I just told my husband, I was like, look at me, I don't even look good anymore. And he was like,
Oh.
what are you saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
even if people are saying you look good, fine. But you know that, of course, your face will look good, but you know that your body is not the same.
Yeah.
When you wear trousers, there's a certain way your trousers used to look on your body before you had
Mm-hmm.
your baby. But after you had your baby, mm-mm,
It's
mm-mm.
not going to be the
If
same
you're not
way.
careful, if you're not doing exercise,
Mm-hmm.
your hips might not align, number one.
Hmm.
And yes, and if you're not doing exercise to your stomach, your tummy, and
Mm-hmm.
yes, the extra skin will always be there. So you have to be doing exercise. Most times I do exercise, even if it's just the tummy exercise, every day I do it.
Oh, are you serious? So till
And
now, you're still like conscious of it, like trying to exercise and stuff.
yes, I do that a lot. And thank God my gym is directly opposite my house. So I
Oh.
always go there. Although I've not been going there for like a month now because I'm trying to like prepare for some stuff that I'm doing here.
Hello, hello. Sorry to interrupt your listening experience. I bring you good tidings. I know it's not Christmas yet, but this one I cannot just keep it. It cannot wait. Becoming You Now has a WhatsApp community, a safe space for all of us to talk about everything and anything. Just like a place where we can bear it all. I can get more vulnerable. We can ask questions and just carry the episode gist beyond the episode. We talk about everything in this community. You get to know updates on our guests. You get to have like opportunities to send them questions before the episode and just connect really. You can find the link to join this community in the description box. Click on it already. See, you snooze, you lose. The first 20 people to join the community will be getting something very special from me. I'm currently waiting for you there. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Mm,
So, but then I still do my home exercise because
yeah.
apart from the fact that it will make your body firm, you would feel good internally.
Yes. Yes.
So even if you're doing the exercise, I will not lie to you, your body cannot remain the same. Your body cannot look like how it was when you were sexy 19 in uni and all of that. No,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
it cannot be like
Uh-huh.
that. So the only thing
Oh.
we have to do, we have to always do is to be healthy, eat healthy foods and all of that. Because
Mm-hmm.
after I had my baby, my
Mm-hmm.
routine has changed. I don't think I even eat as much as the way I usually eat when I got
Mm-hmm.
pregnant, when before I had my baby. I don't think most times I even eat once a day. The rest, maybe I now eat vegetables like a goat. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Tolu said, like, I get you. Don't worry.
and then
God.
have you heard about postpartum weight?
Not really. Depression, yeah. But wait, but I know we add.
Not physical weight. That's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes, I
Like,
know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know we add. Yeah.
do you know that another thing I would like to also chip in is the fact that you can have your baby now and you might not even be eating so much, but
But you
you'll be
still be
adding
adding.
weight. Yes. I know many women don't talk
Interesting.
about this. It does, it happens a lot. There are times
Wow.
where I remember those times before I started going to the gym because I
Mm.
had to like take time to heal very well.
Mm-hmm.
I kept asking myself, what am I eating? I'm not eating so much.
Why
I'm
am I
checking
still
my weight
adding?
today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm checking my weight the next week is already 2 kg added. What's wrong? Like, you don't
Mm-hmm.
get, so your body is not the same anymore. Like that thing that they usually say that, oh, this person, our Yoruba mothers, they usually say, oh, bimo, uwa sonra lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó bímọ ẹ."
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's not what they are hitting. It's
It's just
not.
Yeah, it's just the body
It's not.
changing, and
Yes.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like this, the first section of our conversation, in fact, the whole conversation has been very heavy. And one thing I want to just quickly say right now is, ladies, if you're listening to this, know who you're doing this with. Like, the person has to be worth it. Like, that is the key point. Like, because a lot of things, you're
Very.
literally giving this person, like, the child is yours as well, of course, but like, you need a partner that would make it worth it. Like, let your
Yes.
partner make the journey beautiful, make everything beautiful, even when you're feeling all this pain and everything. It's a whole lot. Okay, so
Yes.
the next question I want to ask you is, before you had your baby, yeah, what did you think motherhood would look like? Did, like, because I mean, you were when you got pregnant, like, I imagine you had fantasies, you started imagining things in your head. So what were those imaginations that you had, and what did the reality of things actually look like?
Okay, my imaginations were, oh, mini me is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're going to start wearing clothes together. We're going to start doing this together. Oh,
Uh-huh.
I love my baby so much. Of course, I love her. And
Uh-huh.
of course, I know that, of course, you're going to like go through stuff in motherhood and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But mm-mm, mm-mm. Motherhood is best experienced. It is best experienced. So when I got into motherhood, I was like, oh, wow.
Wow.
Is this what you guys are hoarding?
What surprised you? What surprised you the most about being a mother?
When I had to pump for a whole
Oh,
6 months for my baby because I
oh,
did exclusive
breastfeeding.
breastfeeding and she wasn't taking from my breast at some point. So I
Really?
had to like, yeah, she didn't
But
want to. She
is
wanted the
pumping
bottle.
painful?
Very. So it can be
Why
painful,
is everything painful now? Why now?
especially if you're always doing it all the time. And you know that that
Yeah.
is what my baby will live on.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to always pump every time, at least 3 times a day.
Ah, wow.
So, and a lot of things surprised me about motherhood. A lot that I cannot even remember, sincerely.
Yeah, yeah. Like, waiting for your child as well. Sometimes there's this idea when men take a back seat and they feel like, you carried the child, so you're supposed to understand the intricacies. You're supposed to understand how
Actually,
to deal with the baby.
Actually, me for the baiting part, I would not say because I had support. So I didn't bait my child for months until until my mother-in-law left
Oh,
before I
really?
started baiting her. Yeah, I did not. She was one
Okay.
baiting, doing everything.
Okay,
So I
okay,
didn't. It
okay.
was. It was. It was after she left, and I started beating. Of course, what you said. Oh, men will always feel like, oh, you
Mm-hmm.
should know, and we are both clueless.
We're learning together. We're learning.
We are both first time parents, so we have to like do it together. I don't know
Yeah,
it too. I don't know it too.
yeah. I think we just have to constantly remind them, like when they're like, I don't know, be like, I don't know too. Like, we're together in this. We have to learn together.
And then on those days where I'm pumping, sometimes I'm
Uh-huh.
pumping at 11 p.m. at night. If you want to really pump good amount, rather, it will
Mm-hmm.
take an hour, good
To
amount,
pump.
at least an hour. Yes, good
Ah,
amount,
wow.
good amount.
You
Yeah.
just move your God, I
And
beg.
you cannot sleep while pumping.
Oh,
You
if you
cannot
sleep, will
lay
you
down
stop?
while pumping. You have to sit throughout.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So
I
you
can't
know
walk
those days
around.
where, yes, you know those days where you feel like you're pumping, your husband is sleeping, and you're like, oh my god.
Speaking of this, do you know something? I feel like I'm going to be one of those mothers that in the midnight I'll hear my baby crying. I'll just act like I'm sleeping. Daddy should go and cry. I just say I'm sleeping.
The thing
So
is,
that
the thing is, one thing is your body cannot take it. You see
Mm.
that you will remember that I said this. Your body will not take it. No
You'll be
matter
feeling
how wicked
restless.
you want to be, your body will never take it.
Are
You
you
will always feel
serious?
like I have to let me just do
The,
it.
yeah, the next question I would have asked, like I want to ask actually is, what is the hardest part? Let me guess. Waking up and not sleeping at night just because you need to like feed your baby, or your baby choose or decides to be awake all night. Is that the hardest part?
Yeah, that's one of the hardest part, but it's not the hardest part.
Hey, what's the hardest part?
That's we've got a lot of hard parts. I will not lie.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yes, we've got a lot. We've got a lot. But this where you don't hardest part is your baby is fussy, crying,
Mm,
all of those things. You don't know what's wrong with your baby.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you're sure you've done a lot of things. You've done what they
yeah,
want, but they are not at that receiving end.
yeah. Okay, okay. It's frustrating for both the mother and child because something is wrong with the child. That's why the child is
Yes,
crying.
yes, yes.
And
But
it's
you
like,
don't know.
yeah.
Yes. That's
Can they
like one
just
of
not
the
talk?
hardest parts.
Like, just say something.
Do you get
Touch your
Can't you
stomach if it's
just
your
tell
stomach.
me what's wrong? But no,
Blink twice if you're okay, and you just feel like crying. It's a whole process.
crying.
Like
Yes.
it's a whole process. And there's something we try to romanticize motherhood in our culture. We talk about the joy of motherhood. These things
Hmm.
are very important. I mean, it makes us feel like, because when we spotlight how dangerous it is, the process of becoming a mother, a lot of women will say no to it. I have friends already that because of the things they see online, they're like, boya, there are a lot of children in the world. I will adopt. I'm not going through this. I don't have like the capacity to go through this mentally,
Yeah.
physically,
Don't
emotionally.
blame them.
Yeah,
Don't blame them.
yeah, I think it's a lot. But it's very sad that we still have people that shame people for being barren in our society. Not old people,
Ah,
young people, very young people.
yeah. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think that is really sad, considering like the
I
difficulties.
Yes, I feel like motherhood is a blessing, fine, but
Yeah,
it should not define what a person is. If somebody is trying to have a baby and is not, or the person feels like, yes, I can have a baby, but I don't
I
want
don't
to,
want
I
to.
want to adopt, let that person be. Motherhood is a whole lot.
Exactly. It is a whole, it's not something you should force on anybody. Like, it's something that people have to do from a place of willingness. Because even
Yes,
when you willingly do it, you question your decisions.
I've
You're
got a
like,
friend that she only has one child now, and she has
mm-hmm,
told me that she's never going to have any, just that
see,
one child. Do you
yeah,
get what I'm saying? Do you want to
mm,
say she's a bad person? No,
no, yeah,
because she cannot come to that place of, yes, she doesn't have that capacity. what
yeah,
what if she gets pregnant and she have the baby, and the
yeah,
baby, she's not taking care of the baby? It's not
yeah.
That's not nice.
I mean,
That's
people,
not
oh,
nice.
forbid, the extreme of it is like pregnancy does very, very serious, dangerous things to women. Like health, it changes your health, it changes your body, it takes
Yes.
some people's lives. If this journey we're
Yes.
talking about very casually is the end of like
Yeah.
the end of the road for some people trying to bring another life to life. Okay, so we're talking about the joy of motherhood, yeah, and we're talking about how we try to romanticize the whole process by tagging it and calling it the joy of motherhood. But really talking about the real joy, I want to ask you, like, what brings you the most joy about being a mother? Apart from the fact that you're seeing a mini you and you're like, I'm someone's mother. Wow, I brought this beautiful girl to life. Like, what other thing gives you joy when you see your baby?
All right. The That's one you mentioned now, that, oh, I'm
Mhm.
someone's mother. It's like one of the greatest. I will not lie to you, because
Yeah.
today I remember when we were having a photo shoot, and I just looked at her. I said, "This
Oh,
is my daughter." Really?
does she look like you?
Yeah. Some say me. Some say him. So
Mm,
when you see a picture, you judge. So I don't know.
well, we'll see it soon.
But people say me though. But then, they usually say something. They say that when someone looks like you might not really know. It's people that will tell you
Tell
that, oh,
you.
this person looks like you and all that. You might not see the resemblance.
Mm-hmm.
So it's whatever people says. Some people say me, some people say my husband, some people say, oh, your husband is view once and all of that. They say view once, like once you look
Mm-hmm.
at her once, you see the husband and you see my husband, and all of a sudden
And
they'll
that's
see
it.
me
You
again.
not
So that's just it. That's how it
okay,
has
so
been.
that's
So for
that's
the
the
joy,
greatest
for the
joy.
joy of motherhood, the greatest is, oh, look at my daughter. So this is my daughter and all of that. Then
Mm-hmm.
the one of the joy too of motherhood is seeing your baby or child go through those growth spots right before your
Mm-hmm.
eyes. And you're like, how did she learn how to move her legs?
What
How
call?
did you get how did she
Yeah.
learn how to do that? And then she's all of a sudden she's saying, hello, bye bye,
Oh.
mommy, bye bye, mama. You're like, mama, from
Mm-hmm.
where? Like, where did you hear bye bye? Where did you hear mommy and all of that? So, like, those are the joy. Like, you just be like, I'm happy I did this and all that.
Yeah.
So let's cancel and zero the challenges now. So when you also think about those things, you appreciate motherhood more.
Mother, yeah, it helps you get through the challenges as well.
Yes.
So another thing I wanted to ask you too is you mentioned when you were talking that sometimes your partner, your husband is trying to support you, but there's only so much they can do, and you want help. You don't even know like the kind of help you need. But reflecting and looking back at the journey, what kind of support do you think new mothers need or pregnant people, like from the pregnancy stage to you becoming a new mother? What kind of support do you think? I don't want this like so that any guy listening to this right now, because my partner listens, let him learn. What kind of support do you think they can give at that point that would feel adequate?
Okay, they can give support. The first thing I will say is they can give support, but no amount of support can also like make up for how you're feeling, what you want,
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that. So have that at the back of your mind that
Mm-hmm.
they can only do what they can do. Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
I'll put it. So they can only do what they can do. So the kind of support from the pregnancy stage, supports like helping with cooking. For me, when I was
Mm,
pregnant, I did not really cook because
yeah.
I actually did not like cooking because of the smell and all
Mm-hmm.
of that. Once I cook that food, I'm not gonna eat it. No,
Mm-hmm.
I can't, because I was the one that cooked it. But if
Yeah.
someone else cooks it for me, I'm going to eat it. Support like cooking, massage. Yeah, you need that a whole
Mm,
lot. Yeah, as a woman, you need that because pregnancy, pillow, all of those things, like those little things, like wife complaining about, oh, this is what is happening to me. I'm having back pain.
mm-hmm.
I'm having this. Is there something you can do without even her telling you that I need this? I need you to buy this for me so that
Yeah.
I will not feel this pain. Most times, we women or ladies, we like it when we don't even tell our partners what to do. You
What we
have to
want.
know what to
Yeah.
do. You have to know what to
Mm-hmm.
do. I don't have to tell you, especially if
Yeah.
it's from a place of pain. I don't have to
Yeah.
tell you this is what to do. You have to know what to do, because that is the least thing you can do for me as a man, as
Yeah.
my man.
Mm-hmm.
So cooking, because at some points when I got to second trimester to third
Yeah.
trimester, I could not wash the plates anymore because your stomach would be a very limiting factor from your stomach.
Yeah.
Your stomach would be limiting you from the sink. You can't even put your hands. So things like that. Cooking, laundry. I don't do laundry before my
I mean, it feels like we're going on a 9 month leave, like literally,
yes,
like
yes, yes, yes. People will say, oh, your husband can do everything. I i sincerely I sincerely always pity people that, oh, they're pregnant, they still have to wash the clothes, and it's not even with
yeah.
washing machine, because they are
Mm-hmm.
really going through a lot. It's not easy, sincerely it is not. So all of those things, especially we that we are in a country that works like this, at
Mm-hmm.
least works to a point. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah.
saying
Yes.
totally works, but it works to a
Mm-hmm.
point. So we don't have to wash with our hands and all of that. So the little,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying to wash with your hands. The little things you can do for me: put my clothes in the washing machine, wash for me, because my
Mm-hmm.
husband does that a lot for me. I don't even
Yeah.
know. Sometimes I ask him, please, where is this my clothes? I can't find it. And he'll be like, oh, is there? Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't
Yeah.
even know. Even till now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't wash my
Mm-hmm.
clothes.
Mm-hmm.
My husband does. Even though
Yeah.
after I gave birth, I started cooking and all of that. After a few months, I started cooking back.
Mm-hmm.
And I started cooking because my husband enjoys
Your
my
food.
food more than what he cooks.
And maybe you yourself confess you enjoy your food more than what it could.
Yeah. And I don't enjoy his food like that. So when I
Except the
started,
noodles. The noodles
yeah,
though, we are giving the noodles special recognition.
yes. Mind you, when I had my baby, the
Mm-hmm.
noodles tasted like trash to me. I don't feel like, oh, is this what I was eating? So like, is this what I was eating? Really?
Back
Do you
to
get what I'm
back, oh,
saying?
back to back, oh. See your mouth. Back to back, you were eating
Back to
it.
back, oh, I was just like, what's this? Like, the funniest thing, let me tell you, they usually say that,
Uh-huh.
oh, for we Nigerians, fried noodles is always the one of the nicest type of noodles.
Mhm.
For you to know, it is not fried noodles, oh. the kind of noodles he makes for me that I usually like then, it's not fried noodles, it's all
Pepper
these
soup.
adakpo noodles, just to cook anyhow. And I
Yeah.
usually find so much pleasure in it,
Eating it.
in
Yeah.
eating it. So things like that, very, very important. They say in marriage, there's no gender role.
My
Everybody
sister.
does everything.
Yeah.
Everybody does everything. Like, especially if I'm carrying your baby, that's the least
Yeah.
thing you can do for me. Because I would not lie to you, that pregnancy alone is a
Mm-hmm.
stage, like a big one. A lot of
Yeah.
pains. Even before having the baby, a lot of pains, like body
Yeah.
pain, back pain. You will not be able, you always want to, you can't sleep on your back anymore.
Hey,
You can't sleep on your back.
sounds
It's
like a
always the
whole lot.
sides.
It sounds
Always
like
the
a whole
sides.
lot.
Throughout, you can never sleep on your back,
Mm-hmm.
because that's a very bad position for the baby. It can kill the baby.
Are you serious?
Yes, because I also heard that you can, if you're always sleeping like that, if you sleep like that for a long period of time, the oxygen that's going to pass through the, I don't know what they used to call it, maybe placenta or
Mm-hmm.
something, to the baby, you might not get to the baby again. So sleeping like
Oh,
this is the best position for babies.
you can't even turn. You
For
can't
babies,
janupa. You can't. Hey, God.
you can't.
Hell, there's a particular friend of mine that when she listens to this episode, her desire to not have a child will further be re-emphasized. Because I'm like, she's going to be like, no, this is what people are going through. No, but
Sincerely, it's a lot.
yeah, if it feels like a lot, it sounds like a lot. What has this whole process taught you about yourself?
What this whole process has actually taught me is that if you think you cannot do a whole lot before motherhood, a lot of things
Mm,
together before motherhood, forget it. You are going to multitask. When we talk
yeah.
about, what I mean by multitasking, it's not the kind of multitasking we write in our CV.
Mm-hmm.
The
The
heavy
real
type
one.
of, the real
Yeah.
one. You're doing this, and physically, what I'm saying, let me explain it. You're
Mm-hmm.
you're taking care of the baby, you're cooking, you're doing this, you're doing that. Let's leave that aside. Let's now
Mm-hmm.
put it in real world. In the real world, now
Uh-huh.
you're trying to manage your career, you're
Mm,
trying to manage
true.
the baby, making sure that she's
Mm-hmm.
fine, safe, or is fine or safe. Think
Mm-hmm.
of what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
at the same time, you are not trying to lose yourself, trying to do skincare, intentional about skincare,
Okay.
intentional about
Yeah.
making sure that you look good.
Yeah.
Because that's when people will start saying things like, oh, why does she look like this? You get what I'm saying? Like, people
Mm-hmm.
don't even like no want to understand what you're going through at that point.
Yeah. No, they don't
They
care.
always, yes, they always want to like attach it to, oh, is this, maybe husband is beating her, oh, maybe do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe this is this, maybe this is that. So one
Mm-hmm.
thing motherhood has actually changed in my life is the fact that I was the baby type of person. I'm a soft girl. I don't want to. If something is going to stress me, I'm not. If something is going to make me multitask too much, I'm not doing it. I'm
You have
just
to
going to
drop.
let it go
Mm-hmm.
like that. But now this is something that is of compulsion. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not something that you say, "Oh, I'm not doing it." You have to do it. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have to
Yeah.
take care of your baby, and at the same time, you have to be prosperous. You have to make sure that your career is
Thriving. You have to be there as a wife because you're still a wife. Because you can't get lost in
jigget.
your baby and not
Because
remember your
even the
partner.
husband will also act like a baby sometimes. So you have to baby him too.
Yeah. So it's a whole lot of things going on.
A
And
whole lot, like, so. And the fact that, especially if you are this type of person that is very, very forward thinking, you like to
mm,
upskill, you like to, like the way you were telling me the other time, "Oh, I want to
mm-hmm.
do this, I want to do that. I feel like I'm doing a whole lot of things, this." So if you're that type of person, you have to learn how to do a lot of things together. Some
Mm.
people have newborns and they're still preparing for professional exams. Some people have, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you
Yes,
just,
it's a whole lot.
your life, you need to keep it going.
There was a
Not
day that
stopping.
I
Even though
was.
even though you cry,
Do you
get back to
understand?
work. Get back to
There,
work.
there was a day. I was feeling really bad. Like one of my moments where I was having like a personal crash out, just based on how my life has been going, career wise and all. And I was in a bad mood, in a terrible mood. And I just imagine that I had a kid in this situation. So the child is, what do I do? Like, I was in a really bad mood. I just wanted to be alone. So I can just imagine someone walking into the room, mommy, like one of two things will happen. Either I just get so infuriated, or you just see the child and you have to just melt. Like, okay, at least I'm winning in life with this child because it's a lot of things you're doing together.
A
And
lot.
talking about doing all these things together, did you feel postpartum depression?
Yeah. Not immediately. I'm not saying
Yeah.
immediately because I had
Mhm.
support, but the moment my
Mhm.
mother-in-law left, because
Mm.
I my mom didn't come almost immediately because I still,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a lot. It was a
Yeah.
lot. Because at that, when my mother-in-law was around, she was taking care of the baby. Always, the baby is always sleeping beside her. I don't
Mhm.
think she slept beside me more than once when my
Are you
mother-in-law was
serious?
here for 6 months. Yes, yes, I would not lie. Yes. So imagine that kind of a thing. And at that
Sorry.
point, yeah, imagine that kind of a thing. And at that point, when she was around, I was trying to like do a lot of upskilling for
Mhm.
myself. So
Mhm.
by the time she left, I was before she left, I was trying to upskill. I was doing a whole lot of meetings, doing a whole lot in my career, like because I had help. So the moment she left, it was like a complete crash out for me. So I had to like leave one for
Yeah.
one because I could not
Do
merge it
everything
together.
together.
So, I have to pump. She was not 6 months yet, so I still have to do exclusive
Mhm.
breastfeeding. I have to pump every night. I have to do this, do that, and she's very demanding. You
Mm.
give her food now. She's telling you, I want another thing, I want this, I want that. You have to be there for her.
Mhm.
So is it that time I want to say I want to open my laptop? I want to upskill now. I want to do this
Yeah.
now. I want to do this now. So that's why I said something like I said, even people that give up their life to take care of their kids, they are doing a whole lot. People that
Yeah.
don't do anything, they are doing a whole lot because motherhood is no joke.
Motherhood is no joke. Like with everything you've said on this episode, I can tell like you increased my fear. Yeah, you increased my fear from 0 to 100.
Don't be
I
scared,
like that
sincerely.
we had a very honest conversation. It's not like you didn't try to make it look perfect. You're like, this is
Mm.
it. I'm happy. I have support. I am like in a very happy place. But at the same time, I'm facing these challenges and because you're
Yes,
human, you're doing this for the first time.
yes,
You're just a girl. You're just a baby girl that wants to just enjoy life with a baby. But you have to take care of the baby. So
yes.
it's a whole process. Yeah. And how did you move past that feeling that you felt when your mother-in-law left, like the
Okay.
postpartum depression? Is it something you had to like work on alone, or what happened? Like how did you get out of that
Yeah.
feeling?
So at some point, I had to come to that realization that look, Tolu, you can't continue doing this. You have to pick up for
Mhm.
yourself. This is your life
Mhm.
now. This is your
Yeah.
life now. Own it. Live it to the fullest. Enjoy it. Do you get?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, in the future you wish, do you get what I'm saying? So they
Yes.
usually say some things, our parents, no, not our
Mhm.
parents, people say something, they say the reason why our parents usually feel so good about taking care of our children, or maybe the
Mhm.
in-laws feel so good, is because they didn't have so much time to pour love into us. So this that point,
Mhm.
yeah, they didn't have so much time because they were also busy with their lives, trying to provide for us, doing this, doing that. But
Well, hmm
at
sorry
that
to cut
stage,
you. I
okay,
wanted to be like, for some people too, they had community. I feel like that's something that is really missing with our
yeah,
generation. I
yeah,
grew up with my uncles. So like my mom, she trained me, was a lot for her as well, being there for me. But at some points, my uncles were the ones like helping me with assignments, picking me up from school, taking me to school. So they had community as well. We don't have that.
yeah, we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because even before your family member comes here, you have to be doing this
The
visa,
whole
doing
process,
that.
yeah. Yeah.
Exhausting, like you are not even sure if they will approve the visa safe, like you are just
Mm-hmm.
hoping on God, please let them approve this visa, because
Yeah.
if they don't, I'm finished. Do you get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you just be like,
Yeah.
my God, I'm finished. Please,
Mhm.
God, you have to
Mhm.
come through for me. So
Yeah.
all of this, those times they had village, they had community. So imagine
Yes.
them, they had community and they still didn't have so much time to pour love
Yes.
into us because they were busy looking
Easy.
for daily bread and making sure that we are fine at the same time. So
Mhm.
now they are fine. They have, of course, they have their work, they have what they're doing, but they are not so pressured to make so much money because
Mhm.
they have trained us to that point where, oh, we too, we are trying to like
Yeah.
give to them and all of that. So they are pouring all those love that they didn't give us to those
Into the
children.
grandchild. Yeah. Mhm.
So do you get what I'm saying? They are pouring the love to the children. So
Yeah.
that's just it.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
No,
So yeah. So as I was saying, so I just had to like come to that realization. Lu, you have to pick yourself up. Nobody's going to pick you up. Just like the way we think about our career, our life. Oh, why is my life like this? Nobody. You just cry and stand up again the next day like nothing happened. So except and the word of God also helped me at those
yeah.
points where I was feeling really down. I had to speak to God about it, that I
Mhm.
cannot continue to be a sadist because I
Yeah.
had my baby.
Mhm.
This baby, God, you gave me because you feel like I can do this.
Yeah.
Just give me the strength to do this. And
Mhm.
with time, I was also able to talk to other mothers. That
Mm.
yes, that also helps. It helps if a mother is listening to this and is currently going through postpartum depression. First thing, talk to God. Talk to confide in a mother that you feel like has experienced or has experienced motherhood
Mhm.
before. Ask questions on
Yeah.
what to do. So I had to like talk to somebody in church, a mother
Yeah.
in church that I know that yes, she has experienced
Mhm.
motherhood. And then she told me that yes, she experienced it, that 90% of women experience postpartum depression,
Depression.
especially this new age, not those
Yeah.
days when they had community to take care of their kids.
Emotions as well. They didn't pay attention. They were just going.
She gets like
Yeah.
so um those days marriage was like the biggest thing to them. Oh, and
Yeah.
even motherhood, if somebody has a child, hey, do you get what I'm saying?
Yes, I
It's
get
like
you.
we now we understand more that of course motherhood is a very beautiful thing, but if someone has chosen not to do motherhood, the person is not
Yeah.
a bad person. We don't
Mhm.
see, do
Mhm.
you get what I'm saying? Like those
Yes.
days they see, oh, she's a barren. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yes, I get you.
that's just it.
Thank you so much. Like we've had a very rich and very full conversation. Like I've learned a lot from this conversation. You know, something happened to me recently. I became a plant mom. Was it this year? I think this year, early this year. I bought a plant that I want to nurture, and I fell into some. Like, I wouldn't say depression, but like I was just at some point in my life I was really sad this year, and I stopped waiting the
Oh,
plant. I was like, I want the plant to die. And my partner was like, "What if it's a
right?
kid? Like, what if it's a child?" He was so shocked. It was like, this cannot be your attitude. This cannot be so mad. Like the plant did not do anything to me. I was just so mad at the plant. Like, why should I take care of you? Nobody's taking care of me. Nobody's like waiting.
I
Nobody's
get.
pouring into me. Do you understand? So it was a really bad place. And I like how you said it that we should not forget God. Like if you're listening to this and you're Christian or maybe Muslim, whatever you believe in, like you need to just connect to the higher source of like that you where you can build your faith, where you can have like find strength when you are feeling down and everything. Ojulasa Oshe, like sorry for speaking
Yes.
Yoruba, but you can't do this with ordinary eyes. You need support from man, you need support from God as well. So yeah, I feel like you really just conceptualize this thing for us. And let me ask you the last question before we close the next episode. Considering everything you've gone through and everything that happened at the postpartum depression, are you trying to just get your career back on track? Would you do this again?
Yes, I would.
Oh,
But
okay.
yes, yes,
Okay,
but might
okay.
not be immediately. But yes, I'll
Yes.
definitely would.
Oh, okay, okay. That sounds nice. That sounds like okay. It's stressful, but the return of investment is still
Yes,
dope.
yes.
Yes, I'll do it again.
Because
Okay.
now I am beginning to see my child. She's like
Mm-hmm.
close to a year now, and I'm like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I did this.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
like
that's
those times,
nice.
you'll
I
be like,
get
why am
you.
I doing this? But now no, I'm glad I did this. I'm
That's so
glad. I'm glad.
beautiful.
I'm glad
That's
God
so
gave me
beautiful.
this.
Oh, me too. I want a baby girl. Oh. I want a mini me.
Soon, soon.
I hopefully. All right. Thank you so much. Do you have any last words you'd like to say to anybody listening to this right now? And they have questions, maybe not questions, they just have doubts about having a kid, if it's fine for them not to have, if the process is
Okay.
so hard. Like any last words, anything that
Okay.
just comes to your mind, really.
Okay. What I would say is motherhood is a very beautiful thing,
Mm-hmm.
and at the same time can be exhausting. And if
Mm-hmm.
you're listening to this and you still feel like you want to be a mother, welcome to the club. And I wish you the very best, because if
Oh,
I can do it, if a soft girl like me can do it, you can
you
also do it.
can.
Because, yes. And if you're also listening to this and you feel like you are not capable enough and
Mm-hmm.
to handle motherhood, it's fine, very
Yeah.
fine, because motherhood is a lot. Is a lot.
Yeah.
If tó bá lẹ́nu má gbé gẹ̀ẹ́sì. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you don't have the capacity, don't do
Don't
it.
try.
Don't let
Yeah.
anyone guilt trip you or make you feel like, oh, you're doing the bad thing. No, if you want to adopt, you can adopt. it
Yeah.
is it is it is a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to do it, yes, you can adopt, or do something else. So if you are also here and you also feel like, yes, um motherhood is beautiful, you're confused, should I do it, should I do that? If you believe in God, you can speak to God about it and all of that. But I
Yes.
can assure you that if you go into motherhood, it is something you will not regret at the end of the day, because you
Yeah.
look at your child and you forever be thankful that you did it. That's the beauty. You
That's so
forever be
sweet.
thankful. Yeah.
I really enjoyed recording this, like listening to a new mommy, new age mommy, talk to me about it from our own perspective, like very
Yeah.
raw, very truthful, very honest. Thank you so much, Dulu. I had a great time recording
And
this. And do you want to plug in your socials or no?
why not? Why not? I'll do that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
Just
what's
let
your
me
social
know.
media handle? You can just say it, then I'll write it in the description as well.
Toluwase, Toluu. I've
Okay.
underscore.
Okay, all right. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
That's my
If you have
Instagram.
other questions, so you can DM her, ask her. If she sees your
Yeah.
DM, she would answer you. Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
it. Thank you so much if you've listened to this point of the pod. Please hit the subscribe button if you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The goal is to get to 1K subscribers. Please, draw, help me and share this like
Help us
with new
subscribe. Oh.
mothers. Please help us share this episode to everyone you know that you feel like they would be interested in this conversation. If you're listening on Spotify or any audio listening platform, press the follow button, follow us, rate us 5 star only, please. If it's not 5 stars, don't give us anything, just leave us alone. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, and see you on the next episode. Bye bye.
Yeah. See
All
you
right.
guys. Bye.